You say you should never audition for anything for which you're 30 years too old, so I'm auditioning for Hamlet. Or Ophelia. This is from Richard III. Everybody does it. I'm told Al Pacino does it. It's from Act 1, Scene 2, and he's just exposed himself as possibly the worst human being ever. And by doing that, seduces Lady Anne. Was ever woman in this humor wooed? Was ever woman in this humor won? I'll have her! But I will not keep her long. What, I that killed her father and her husband, to take her in her heart's extremest hate, curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of her hatred by having God, her conscience, and these bars against me, and I nothing to back my suit, but the plain devil and dissembling looks, and yet to win her, all the world to nothing. She forgot already that brave Lord Edward, her prince, whom I, some 3 months since, stabbed in my angry mood at Tewkesbury. A sweeter and a lovelier gentleman, framed in the prodigality of nature, young, valiant, wise, and no doubt right royal. This spacious world will not again afford. And will she yet abase her eyes on me, that cropped the golden prime of that sweet prince, and made her widow to a woeful bed? On me, whose all not equals Edward's moiety, on me, that is hot and unshapen thus. I do mistake my person all this while. Upon my life, she finds, although I cannot, myself to be a marvelous proper man. I shall be at charges for a looking glass, and entertain some score or two of tailors to study fashions, to adorn my body, since I am crept in favor with myself, will maintain it at some little cost. But first, I'll turn young fellow in his grave, and then return, lamenting, to my love. Shine out, fair sun, till I have bought a glass, that I might see my shadow as I pass. Parts of a song.
Yeah.
I mean, parts of it.
Oh, yeah.
And since the theme is Elvis Costello,
We're actually doing this.
oh yeah! And diseased love.